Hello, welcome to Philippine Bibles Ministries update. So, we're in the house, and I do not know how to make a camera shot on the outside of a of a laptop, uh, or to download a video without making a huge file yet. I'm not very savvy, so I'm going to try something different. I'm going to walk around and show you some stuff here, and then we're going to talk about our first night back last night. So this is like our living room, our front room. This thing you see right here, this contraption, is we don't have any closets. Most of the houses don't have closets here. It's not common. So you buy these like wardrobes. This is not the most expensive, fancy one, but it should suffice. Um, and over here we have our recliner. Let's see. Yeah, right down there we have our recliner sofa. See that? That's my recliner sofa. Very comfortable, actually. Yeah. So that's the living room. And then in the middle, this area right here in the middle, it's kind of an open area right now. It's full of junk. Is going to be the dining area. With this is a sliding glass door. Um, Not much to see outside at night. It's dark. So anyway, sliding glass door. I'll show you the yard some other time. Here's the kitchen cabinets. There's going to be a gas powered oven right there, and anyway, it's got marble tops. It's sort of like not finished the way we would think a house would be finished, but Philippine way, it's totally finished. So this is the kitchen, and then these are these cool rattan chairs that I bought. I demand it, and I need some bamboo or rattan. I love that stuff. And here's one of the bathrooms. This is the master bath. So you can't see, but the floor is pretty cool tile floor, and then it's just like it's open right here. It's open right here. We put this. There's a little lip down there on the ground with water. It comes into the shower, and it's got one of these over there, the shower heater, where the water goes through it and it heats it as it goes. And I take long showers so far a couple times. Although more on that in a minute after I show you. That's about it. I just wanted to show you a couple things. I show the whole house. Like there's not much. A couple rooms. This is the master room, the biggest room, and the bed, which we bought from a local store. Not local. It's not here. It's in between. But it's a nice bed. It's called a family size. It's a little bit different than a queen size, but it's essentially the same thing. And these air conditioners, we bought Carrier. It's a pretty good brand, and they're what they call the split AC. Instead of having all the AC outside, it's split inside outside. We got a 1 horsepower in this room, 2.5 in the main area with the living room and the kitchen, and then there's one in Mama's room, and then there's a small window one. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Let me see. I remember to turn off the lights here. Electricity is not expensive here, but it is not free. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Oh, look who's back. Ah, it's one of the neighbor children. Hi, did you forget something? Huh? They must be on their way back. Uh-huh. So I'm making a video right now. So that's what I wanted to show you guys, and then I wanted to just talk real quick about what happened yesterday. So first night back, we get here, we're pretty exhausted, and the power went out. And it's really hot in the Philippines. So did you need some? Did she send you for something? What? Nothing. She's just waiting. Okay. So anyway, we get here, and so I just run this. I know right now there's people here, and I'm not going to redo the video because I have a kid in the room, some more kids coming. Anyway, we get here, and the power, the power goes out for 5 hours, at least 5 hours, and it's hot, and it's nasty, and it's miserable. And we're laying there going, "Great, we just got here after 20 some days. We finally get here." Oh, no. I didn't tell you the whole story. Okay, so we're in this place called SNR. It's kind of like Costco, but it's not. It's kind of like Costco, but we're in the Philippines, and everything's not cheap, and it's kind of, but it's got some cool stuff you can't get in other places. So I found this pretty big barbecue. It's not gas. You don't really want gas. We already have gas. We're fine. But it's an outdoor barbecue with a smoker on it. and it's pretty big. So I bought it, you know. So this is going to be because over here people have an inside kitchen and they have what they call dirty kitchen. They cook with fire, and a lot of people they don't have a lot of money. They can't afford the gas and they can't afford electricity really. So the outside dirty kitchen is cooking with wood or cooking with coconut husk or so anything that burns is pretty common here, right? So instead of the but the outside the dirty kitchen is called a dirty kitchen, but everything gets black because of the fires. So the whole wall's black. So rather than have a dirty kitchen, we're gonna have a barbecue. And we're gonna use that. We're gonna cook with fire and charcoal, fire too. So we went and got that last one. I said, Lord, because it took 20 some days to get back there after we saw it, because we were waiting for the car to get done so we could pick it up, put it in the car. So the whole time I'm like, I hope there's still one left, and there was one left, the last one. So oh, we'll have to take it apart, sir, and you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're gonna go and pay and eat our lunch, and we'll be. They have a lunch. It's like Costco. You can buy it. Not as good as Costco, I will tell you that. The fried chicken was pretty darn good though. Southern fried chicken, they call it. So anyway, they bring it out, and instead of taking it apart, they they just took the top and closed it and wrapped it up with cellophane. So it wouldn't fit in the car. So oh, we'll just put it on top. And then Joe's like, we're not doing that. We're not putting it on top. So we wound up, oh, here comes Johnny. All right. Nakikita ko ni Auntie Ditto. That's my wife speaking in Visayan. She said something about Auntie Ditto. I'm not sure what that means. Pulit damo. So, bye bye. Good night. See you later. Happy Friday. Um, I was recording, but I thought I was going to have some time. Right there, it's up on the counter. Right there. Okay, back to the story. I'm not stopping. I am not stopping. You cannot make me stop. I'm not going to re-record this thing. No, sir. So yeah. So anyway, we're like, what are we gonna do? I'll just put it on top of the car. She's like, no, don't do that. It was a stupid idea. It was my stupid idea. That'll be fine. We'll just bungee it down, and no, that would have been terrible. So I said, she goes, oh, I'm gonna go talk to him. I said, you know what? That's a good idea. You go talk to him. So she went over there and talked to them, and they, oh, we're sorry, ma'am, you know, and we just didn't know what to do, and da da da. They're probably hoping we had a truck or something. So what we wound up doing is getting the guy that worked in the automotive section, which is really just a tire shop. It's not really automotive; it's tires. That's all they do. Um, and the guy, the boss, the manager says, "Hey, this guy can take it apart for you." And we gave him some money. He took it apart. Took an extra hour or two. So we, we were there for an extra 2 hours waiting for our road trip. And for some reason, excuse me, we forgot to check the weather. Claveria Mountains is known for rain, right? So we forget to check the weather. So we put this big barbecue. They did a good job. Put it in a little box. I got it all bungeed down. You know, they don't know what bungees are over there, and that's all I know because I don't know how to tie. I'm sorry, guys. I am not the guy that ties. This is the super slip knot. I learned in the Navy. It's like whatever. Just give me the bungee, make it tight, and pull it up. And so far, I haven't really ever lost anything with a bungee. Although I did destroy a Christmas tree. That's another story. 1 year. Anyway, so it's all bungeed up there, and we're going, and all of a sudden it rains, and it pours like really strong rain in the Philippines, like it was when I lived in Oregon. It just rained so hard, so I had to go to the bathroom. I had to relieve myself. So we pulled over, and don't worry, I'll check the boxes, and the boxes are just gone. They're just like nothing melted. And luckily, it was actually starting to come loose because that happened. So I tightened everything down, and we made it back. 2 hours later than normal. And so we get here, and we're like, oh, we finally made it. We're just exhausted, right? And the stinking electricity goes out for 5 hours. No hurry, right? So we're just laying there, so hot. We had no fan, nothing. We have this fan here, right here. This fan right here, this thing right here. It's actually you can charge it up, and it works when the power goes up. But we didn't have it charged because we didn't have it with us, so it wasn't charged. So we had nothing. So we're laying there, it's like, okay, what are we going to do? So we're laying there and open the doors because it's so dang hot. We don't have screen doors. Very rare here. Again, I have to make some or have somebody make them. So we're laying there, and what do you think happens when you open the doors in the Philippines? It's not just mosquitoes, brother. There's so many weird bugs. There's these little fly things, and they were really eating me. They just were like nesting on me. And so you're trying to stay cool and guys. So okay, you know what? Let's take a shower. Oh, guess what? We have a pump. Oh, the pump's electric. But and then we had not thought about it, and so there wasn't any pressure.
So we had like this bucket, like we each had about 4 cups of water. We sort of rinsed off a little bit, and it was pretty horrible. And then I slept out here on the recliner, and just as I was dozing off, the lights went on. So we're getting. Guess what we're gonna do? Yeah, that's right. We're gonna get a generator. Actually, the builder is gonna get me one. So I'm gonna get a generator, and because he's gonna hook it up. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Where do you plug it in at? So he's gonna give me a generator, and we're gonna be good. So next time this happens, we'll be able to stay comfortable. At least stay comfortable. He says, yeah, it should be able to run one of your AC units and your refrigerator and your lights and your. So just for this one dining room, living room area, we should be fine when the power goes off. So there you go, learning and living in the Philippines, bros and gals and folks. Anyway, I love you guys and stay tuned because someday we're going to get everything unpacked. And the next big the next big thing is how do we have an entryway into our new ministry building, which I'll talk more about next time because I don't think I've really explained why I'm building two buildings here. But that's a pretty big deal, I think. Anyway, I love you guys. God bless. Ta ta for now.